Let's set up your recent try-on widget. Okay, from the dashboard, you can go down here to Photos. Read the quick agreement before you get started and agree to show your customers shared photos. Okay, this is where your shared photos will live. When your customers share photos with you, they will go through our moderation panel and then they will come to your moderation panel. We moderate the photos before they come to you to make sure there is nothing that gets through to you that could be inappropriate for your store, but then they will come through to you for your own approval. Now, you can choose which photos to share on your store and which photos not to. When they come in, they will come through to your review, and then when you hit publish, they will go to published, or if you want to hide the photos, you can send them to hidden. Now, there are two places you will need to go to make sure that you are setting this up correctly. First, go to your settings. Scroll down. Here we go. Shopper sharing and incentive. You will need to have this clicked in order to have your shoppers asked to share photos with your store. You can put in an incentive message. So for example, share your favorite try-ons with us and get a 20% coupon on your next order. And then maybe thanks 20, whatever you have set up. And then save that. And the next thing you will need to do is go down here, recent try-ons on your storefront, show approved try-ons. Click that. All right. So you will need both of these turned on in order to get that. And in photos, they will appear here. Wonderful. Now, you will go here and of course, there are no try-ons because so far no one has tried this on. Okay, so what I'm going to do is go through and try on a few products and then we'll show you how it can look. So the first one, okay, let's just select that. Okay, and you can see here because I required the email, it says, hey, I need your email. So let's just go support plus tryon at prehook.com. All right. There she is. Wonderful. And I'll just go like this look. Okay, and then the message will pop up. So share your look with Prehook AI Virtual Try-On. And instead of saying Prehook AI Virtual Try-On, it will say your store name. This store is called Prehook AI Virtual Try-On for the demo store that I set up. Okay, and then it will give your message. Share your favorite try-ons with us and get a 20% coupon on your next order. Okay, share my look. And then it will give them your coupon, which they can then copy. Great. All right, I'm going to add in a couple more now. Okay, that is done. Now check this out. Okay, great. That's done. So now we have 2 try-ons, and I will just approve another one to show how the queue can update. And that has now updated because our moderation panel has approved this one. Okay, great. Now, if you look over here, this is the page right now, right? Right now, there are no recent try-ons under the page. That's fine. Let's hit publish. And now refresh. And now we can see the try-on there. Right now, doesn't look so good, but we can update that later. Let's just hit publish on both of these. Okay. All right. So now we have 3 looks in there. So that is how to get the try-ons, the recent try-ons onto this page, onto your product pages. So you can get real user-generated content on your product pages to encourage people to try it on themselves, to purchase. Seeing other people, seeing is believing. Seeing it on other people encourages them to see it on themselves, which encourages them to make the purchase. Let's now update this so that it looks a little bit better on your store. Okay, theme editor is open. Let's click on the try on button. That will open up the editor window. Scroll down. Scroll down, scroll down, scroll down until you find recent try-ons. Now we can update this entire little widget here. So other shoppers wearing, and then let's dynamically update this with the title as well. And why not put a little emoji in? And because of that, maybe I'll just change this title to "See How It Looks on Me," because we really want to highlight the recent try-on widget. All right, so let's take the number of thumbnails down to 3. Okay, great. And then maybe let's make the thumbnails large. Okay, let's go back over to our product page and just update it. See how it looks. Okay, that's a bit better. Other shoppers wearing Sage Summer Maxi Dress. Cool. And we can see them here. Cool. We can also put this above the try on button, which is my preferred way of doing it. I think this looks quite a lot better. Yeah, there we go. I think that looks quite a lot better. Instead of thumbnail large, we can also autofill the row. Now, this, I'll be honest, it only looks good when you have a few try-ons already done. Otherwise, it can be quite large. It can be like one big photo filling up the row, and then it grows a bit more. But this actually looks really good. When you've got 3, it can look really, really good. But you will probably want to populate these rows yourself on your products if you want that to be the case. So yeah, go out. Ask your friends to take some photos for you, some photos of yourself, your family, and upload them here into your products, and then you can start populating this. It encourages other people, your shoppers, to upload photos of themselves and get some really nice user-generated content that continually updates, so you have these dynamic product pages with user-generated content. Okay, fantastic. Play around with this. You can change how the images look, how they behave. You can change all the behavior of this widget. I'll leave that up to you. The last thing you can do for the button and the try-on widget is there's a custom CSS. Okay, so that is the try-on widget. Play around with it, have some fun with it, and start collecting some user-generated content for your store.